Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, welcome. I, Deepmani Bhardwaj, welcomes you all again, and today we are going to discuss how to get bank jobs after graduation. See, this is for all those aspirants who have just crossed graduation or just passed 12th. These candidates are always in the situation or dilemma that how can we get banking jobs, isn't it? So today's topic is for you all, and today we'll be discussing how can you get the banking job after graduation. See, the banking sector is one of the fastest growing sectors in India. And since it is the fastest growing sector, therefore it is the most beloved job of the students. So banking jobs have huge craze in India, similar to the jobs like job in Indian Railways. In India, students are mostly having craze for the job of bank and for the job of railways. In the government sector, people are crazy for the post of probationary officer, that is the post of PO, as it is the most attractive job in terms of its stability, remuneration, and other benefits like good HRA and all. See, these jobs give you medical benefits, good travel allowance, even they are giving you furniture while you're living. So there are many benefits that is being given by banking sector. Talking about the private bank jobs are also good in terms of their salaries and other benefits. Therefore, banking jobs in both public sector and private sector is good for your career, isn't it? So now what is the basic eligibility to be in their bank jobs? So the first important factor that is required for the recruitment process is graduation. See, earlier even 12th pass candidates could apply for the post of clerk and all, but now the basic eligibility criteria that is made is graduation. Hence the completion of graduation is made now mandatory. Talking about different positions that these banks give, see, first of all there is a clerk position. The clerk job includes the position like a clerk, cashier, data entry operator and all. Then there is a position of PO, that is probationary officer. Under this post, selected candidates are under probation. That means the performance of a student is analyzed during the candidate's training period. So here the performance is seen, and finally you are given the permanent job. That's why its name is probationary officer. And then comes the specialist officer. Here you are given the position, especially it can be like IT officer, it is especially for the BE and BTech candidates. Then there is the marketing officer, which is for the MBA candidates. So there are different jobs according to this specialist officer. These officers also come under the management part. Fine. So these are the different positions in banking. Now for the position of different positions, what all eligibility criteria are there? So we'll be discussing that. For the position of clerk, the candidate must be a graduate. I as already told you that earlier even the candidates who were 12th pass could apply for this job, but now you must be a graduate. Now the candidate who are having the age group of 18 to 28 can apply for it, and the age relaxation is also given for SC, ST, OBC and physically handicapped or any other reserved category. Fine. So the clerical is the entry level job, that is you are just taking the entry in the banking using this clerk position. You can even be upgraded to the higher position, that is of the manager grade, but you have to qualify some important criteria for that. It can be in the form of examination, it can be in the form of experience. Fine. So there are various examinations via which you can take job as a clerk in the banks, like IPS clerk examination is there, isn't it? RRB clerks examination is there, which is conducted by IPS also, and even SBI is conducted for SBI is conducting its examination. So there are many examinations via which you can enter into the banking at clerk's position. Fine. Now talking about the PO's position. So for the PO, that is probationary officer, the candidate's age must be around 21 to 30. and candidate must have the bachelor's degree from any of the recognized university with 55 to 60% of marks in aggregate. But there's a one condition, that each and every bank is not asking for this mark. Fine. Some banks are just asking for your bachelor's degree and that's it, and some banks are asking for its mark. So this marking is not applicable for each and every bank. Fine. So students who are having less than 60% do not panic. Many banks are there which are not asking for the percentage criteria. Then the candidate must have a good knowledge of computer and especially MS Office. Now for filling the form of PO, students are asked, do you have any computer knowledge in the terms of degree, in the terms of diploma, or in the terms of course? So yeah, you must be having the knowledge of computer as you are going to work on the computer there. Fine. Now, in public sector banks, graduates and postgraduates are selected through an entrance examination, which most of the private and foreign banks, for which private and foreign banks hire the professional candidates like engineers, lawyers, MBAs, etc. For the banks like ICICI, Axis, isn't it? There are many programs which are run by different universities. For example, Manipal University is the most famous one for these courses. So for entering into the private banks, you can have a course from there and get directly placed there. Fine. Now talking about the specialist officers. For the post of specialist officer, the candidates who have degree in a specific field can apply. That is, if you want to be an IT officer, you must have a degree in BTech or BE. For the marketing and other positions, you must be a MBA candidate. Even there are special positions for the candidates who have taken agricultural related branch in their graduation. Fine. So these are specialist officers where specific positions are fixed for particular branches so that you can easily apply there and you can show your skills there. Fine. Here also you are in the manager scale. Now, institutions that conduct examination for banking jobs. So to get the banking job, a student need to crack examination among these particular institutions. So IPS is the institution that conducts examination where many banks like Punjab National Bank, Indian Bank, UCO Bank, Canara Bank are all linked with it. SBI, that is State Bank of India, conducts its own examination for State Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India conducts its own examination for RBI. Then comes the NABARD examination where Grameen banks and all are included. Fine. So they conduct examination on their own. So talking about IBPS, so IPS is a common examination which is used to hire for the jobs role like PO, that is probationary officer, clerk, group A where scale 1, scale 2 and scale 3 officers are there, group B assistants for regional rural banks, specialist officers in government banks. Fine. Now talking about SBI, SBI conducts examination to fill the post in SBI bank and two kinds of SBI exams for clerk and for a PO post. Talking about RBI, it is most prestigious job roles in India. As we know that RBI is the father of all the banks, rather we can say father of all the banks. It is the main authority here which decides each and everything. Fine. So Reserve Bank of India conducts exam to select the candidates for the post like RBI grade B officer. So it is the most prestigious job roles that is available in India. Now comes National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, that is NABARD. NABARD recruits grade A and grade B officer and basically deals with the rural banks with the motto of developing the rural areas. So these banks were developed especially for the people from the agricultural background so that they could be helped in the form of credits and other benefits which they are unable to get normally. Fine. So this NABARD is especially for the rural areas. So the people from the rural areas, you must have heard the name of like Corporation Bank, isn't it? There's Grameen Bank and all. So they come under this NABARD. So all these were the organizations that conduct the examination. So I have already told you, you must be a graduate to apply all this for all these positions, and I have mentioned each and every detail there. In case you have any doubt, comment section is available for you. Please do comment so that I can help you out more with it. So please do like this video and share as much as possible. So thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.